Excuse me. Coming through. You already know what it means when I pull up with my tea. I was about to say something really corny, like you're about to get the tea on fashion, but you're not. You're just getting the tea on my closet. Today I'm having a bourbon chestnut herbal tea. If you don't have yourself a little bevy, a little snack, go ahead and get one. Get cozy, get comfortable, because that's kind of what we do over on this channel. I like to talk about fashion and the things I'm buying, the things I'm interested in, but at the same time, we keep it very chill, very laid back. Adds a disgusting amount of honey. Don't judge me. That's really hot, but it's really delicious. It is coming up on the end of summer, early fall, and so I thought it would be fun to kind of share with you the things that I have been acquiring. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this. So I thought we could go ahead and start with the accessories because I think it is amongst the smaller category. This is basically just a list of my best recent purchases, but I do want to give a disclaimer as always that some of these things have been sent to me. Cool thing about this job is sometimes the things that you want, brands will send them to you. So there are a few things that fit into that category that I think are just best steal, but yeah. Most of these things I spent my own money on. First thing being, I have had my eye on these sunglasses for a little while. And actually my eye wasn't exactly on them because I could not find these sunglasses anywhere. I just knew that I wanted this type of sunglass. Finally came across the ones on Massimo Dutti. I actually had no idea that they were going to look good on me. I just know that I was feeling it in my soul that I needed like an Ozzy Osbourne rest in peace type of sunglass, and so I was on the hunt. Okay, when I tried to do a Google image search, nothing was coming up, at least not in the quality that I wanted them to be. And then finally, I was just taking a scroll through Massimo Dutti and I found these sunglasses. They're very nice quality, silver detailing. Obviously, summertime is the time for sun, but you're gonna be seeing me in these in fall as well. It's just kind of hard for me to find sunglasses that I feel very confident in, especially with when I have my big curly hair out, and I feel like those sunglasses, they actually fit the bill. Okay, so another pickup from Massimo Dutti that I did when I bought those sunglasses, you know I couldn't just get one thing. I have come to find out that I do love a mesh slipper. A lot of times when I think I'm liking something because I'm seeing so much of it, I will give it some time. Like, I'll be like, you know, I might just be liking this because, what do they call it? I'm sure you know. Comment down below what it's called. Is it like exposure therapy? No, that's something else. That's something deeper. What is it called when you see something so often that you start to wonder, do I like this, or is it because I'm seeing like everybody in it? So I think mesh slippers were having a little moment like a year or two ago, and I was like, I'm not falling into this. I'm not doing it. And they were just delicate enough, just elevated enough that I was like, okay, I need to have these. Also didn't have any white shoes, so they are just white mesh with the leather strap that goes around. They look really good with like a pair of jeans. They look really good when I'm dressing up. So anytime I'm wearing white, there's a good chance that I may have these on, and then I can just wipe them off clean. I'm not mad at myself for getting these at all. It turns out that I do just indeed like the quote-unquote trend. Okay, next one. I'm not gonna harp on this one too much because it is very evidently very summer-esque. The Oddli Veggie scarf. Oh my gosh, I just thought it was absolutely perfect. If you don't know, I like to garden, and naturally I had to have one of these. So you can tie it like around your head. If I don't want it touching my hair, it looks really cute tied onto my bags. So I just thought it was really nice for occasions like just summertime things, or if I go to a farmer's market. But it was just absolutely so darling. I can see myself just keeping this years and years to come. It's got the little Oddli emblem right there. I just love things like this. Like, it's a little like quirky, but like still cute and chic at the same time. This year I've been really coming to learn that accessories are key. You almost really can't even build a good outfit without good quality accessories. But the thing is, I had to build up my base wardrobe first before I started investing a lot of money into what I was going to do to decorate myself. I've gotten to the point where I can get those decoration items. My mom is the one who influenced me to get this one, okay? She does it all the time. If you go in our closets, you will see twin things. Like, you'll be like, oh, Jhordan has this. Oh, so does her mom. We just have very similar tastes. And she was like, look at this cape belt that I just got. And I was like, okay, that's really cute. Why have you not sent me the link? So immediately after she bought this cape belt, I had to have the cape belt too. I'm sorry, like, she is my Regina George. I have been looking for a really nice black, kind of on the slender side belt that I could just wear casually, or if I needed it to be dressed up, wear it dressed up, but something that didn't give like, oh, basic belt. Like, I wanted it to have a little bit of interest to it. So I just loved the silver detailing on this one. It gives you a little something, but not too much. Very nice quality. I actually don't even wear belts a ton nowadays, but since I've gotten this belt, I'm wearing belts more than I normally do. I don't even know if this one's actually still available. I'll have to go look because I went on there to go look at it again for some reason. I couldn't find it. So I will try. Last thing before we get to bags for my accessory section, I'm actually wearing them right now. It is my gorgeous, dainty, beautiful jewelry from Ideal, which I'm really excited because they are kindly partnering with me on this portion of the video. So let me zoom you in so you can get into the details. Hello. We are very up close and personal. I know I've said several times on this channel that I was on a mission to build a better jewelry collection. A collection of fine jewelry. Nice jewelry pieces that can pass down. Like, I'm trying to have family heirloom. The first thing on my list, diamond necklace and diamond earrings. Now, these earrings kind of surpassed what I was really looking for originally. So if you have never heard of Ideal, they are a fine jewelry brand with Antwerp craftsmanship, literally the diamond capital, and they are just so good at what they do. Their whole mission is like giving you more than what you ask for, going over the top. You can just really tell that high quality and design was really the aim when Ideal was coming up with their branding. So don't be shy, come here, let me show you the details. If you pay attention to my earrings, it looks kind of like there's like a double earring, and in a way there is. So at the top right here is my diamond stud, and I got it in the size petite. I really love a tiny jewel. There's just something really chic and classy about it. And then I did not stop there. I got their jade stud, which basically attaches to the diamond post stud. I'm able to wear the petite diamonds on their own if I want to go for something very simple and clean. But if I want to go for something a little more edgy, a little more me, if you ask, then I will add the jade attachment. And so it actually has different holes. So if you have like a longer earlobe or a shorter earlobe, you can adjust it. Like, I wear these earrings every single day. They're so classic, so timeless. It's just not something you can get tired of. I only have my regular ears pierced. One piercing, but I was also able to get their ear cuff. I just love what it adds to the diamond studs already down here. When I have like a slick back look or like my ears are showing, best believe that this ear cuff is going to be in here. My sister the other day was like, when did you get that pierced? And I was like, I didn't. For my necklace, I still wanted to go very dainty, so this is the Solo one on their solid white gold chain. I don't wear a ton of jewelry, especially when it comes to the neckline, and I thought I was the only one who felt this way, but I came across somebody talking about this, and she was like, I just don't think I'm a necklace girl. I feel like it looked better without the necklace, but I always wanted something to be there, but I would just forego it. Anytime there's an outfit and I feel like something's missing, I need something right here, this little dainty diamond Ideal necklace is going to do it every time. When it comes to styling it, it's not hard at all. You really can just wear it with anything, and these aren't the only diamond earrings that they have that look like this. I recommend you going on there, kind of checking out what they have for yourself, because again, they have the different ear cuffs. I just knew I had to share this because somebody was actually asking me when I was saying that I was trying to get into fine jewelry, what fine jewelry I decided to go with. I did not have an answer at the time, but I do have an answer now, and it is Ideal. Collection is not done yet, but I think this is a beautiful start. They did give me a discount code, which I will list right here for you to use, and I will make sure to put all the pieces of jewelry that I have down in my description box. So thank you so much to Ideal for adding to my fine jewelry collection. I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize in advance now. You guys are going to see these all the time. Okay, on to bags. So I've been very good in the bag department, if I do say so myself. I only got a couple, okay? And they're not crazy. They're not crazy. Number one, this Cezanne tote bag. The longer straps, and it has the shorter. I find myself using both when I'm trying to be like more casual. I just throw it over my shoulder. I love a shoulder bag. But when I'm trying to be a little more elevated, like I recently went to a vineyard, I held it like this. Like, something about just holding it by its handles feels more elevated. Cezanne is just really good at attention to detail, and so it has this little bag, and this bag is attached inside of it. Like, you cannot take it out, but you can stretch it open, put all your things in there. I do have a few random things in here, and then you just tighten it. That way your stuff isn't just like falling all over the place. But I just love the little layered look it has with that inside. It's a beautiful bag. I'm really glad I got it. I feel like I've been doing this a lot with things that I'm really interested in. I think really hard about the things that I want to invest my money into nowadays, because I just want to make sure it's something that I use a lot. And it's so funny because I'm like, oh, like, should I? And I'm unsure, and then I get it and I wear it into the ground. So that last bag is now one of the things that I wear into the ground, but I had to get that bag because this is the original one that I was wearing into the ground, and it is the Dragon Diffusion bag. Oh my goodness. Same situation here. I had wanted this bag for like 1 or 2 years, and I finally went ahead and got it just on a whim, randomly. I was like, you know what? I think it was because of the tariffs. I got it in the dark brown color. This bag actually, I feel like, is nearly a year-round bag. I'd say the only season that I probably wouldn't really carry it too hot is winter time. It just doesn't really give winter to me. Springtime, summertime, even fall time, like imagining this bag with the trench coats that I'm gonna be wearing, absolutely, it's gonna be so stunning. I want to say I have shared this bag on here before, but I wanted to make sure that I shared it because people ask me about this bag all the time. They're like, what is the brown woven bag? Y'all, it's a Dragon Diffusion bag, and it's perfect. I think the only thing I will say about this bag is it will stain your clothes. Yes, it will. If you wear white, it will get the brown all over your clothes. I find that if I spray some OxyClean spray on there, set it, and then wash, it comes right out. But another fix they say is you can leave it out in the sun for like a few days. It's been raining here so much that I can't leave it outside, so I haven't been able to do that yet. So if you try it, let me know. I wear a whole lot of white, and so I have been looking for the perfect pair of white shorts, and I finally found them. I have a really hard time finding shorts that I really just adore and like want to grab and gravitate towards. Like, I will get them and I will never wear them, but I actually have been wearing these, and these are the white linen doe-in shorts. Now obviously with them being linen, I only have so much longer to wear these shorts. I think I have a little stain on these, so if you see that, I am sorry. I wanted a very 90s-esque high-waisted short, and I feel like the doe-in shorts really delivered for that. They fit me perfectly. I thought they were going to fit too tight for my size, but I would definitely say they are true to size. I ordered both just to see. I was able to fit the 2. That one fit me perfectly because I'm on like the edge of a 2. Sometimes it's like, it's shaky, but the 2 did work out better. Like, they could easily be dressed up with a mule. So yeah, I'm going to have to wear these a few more times over the next few weeks so I can really enjoy them, but they will be coming back out next summer. Don't worry. From Madewell, I believe these are called the low slung baggy jeans, and they are just pure perfection. I actually went in store and found them originally, and then again, I went home and I was like, let me think on it, and I ended up going online and I was like, okay, like I need to get these jeans because I want to be able to wear them all summer. So luckily with them being denim, I feel like I can bring these into a little bit of the fall time. I know people say it's a tale as old as time. Oh, don't wear white after Labor Day and things like that. I've never been a believer in that, because how in the world will we get winter white outfits if we can't wear white after Labor Day? But I do think there is something to that, like with the white linen shorts. I'm not about to wear white linen shorts, but I just feel like when it comes to those type of rules, material plays a big part, and cotton just does not fit into that rule to me. White denim jeans, they are a go for me. I just feel like these are perfectly baggy, like as the name says. I've really learned this year that I love a pair of white pants. Unfortunately, I have more to show you, but we're going to take a break from those and show you something truly like fall winter friendly. Mother denim jeans. So they actually had sent these over to me, and since they were doing that, I was like, you know what, this is my chance to try something that I haven't been comfortable enough to try. My mom had some and I tried them on. They did not look good on me, okay? And so when Mother Denim hit me up, I was like, okay, this is my chance. Let me try them right now. And I'm really glad that I did, because these actually turned out to be so cute on me. Number one, if you know anything about Mother Denim is just absolutely amazing quality, very heavy, that cotton vintage feel. Like, I feel like that's what our kids and grandkids are gonna be looking for. It was the perfect wash for me. I love like a medium wash denim. I would say the only thing for me, and it's just a personal preference, I do kind of wish I would have went up a size, and that's just because I like all of my pants absolutely ginormous. Like, I'm very like little top, big bottoms kind of girl. And so if I would have gotten these one size up, they would have given me that baggy fit and look that I always look for. So if you want something that fits like how I'm showing it to you, get true to size. If you like that baggy look like I do, I'd say go ahead and go a size up. Sticking to the mother denim, I also picked up these denim shorts. I have been looking for all summer. I searched and I looked for denim shorts like this. I ended up getting some other ones which I liked, but I just felt like they weren't as like versatile. I feel like Mother's doing a really good job at making things look vintage. Like there was a time when I would have killed for a pair of shorts like this because they just have a very vintage look, and for the longest I couldn't understand why brands couldn't figure out like this is what we want. Make it look like the old times, and they managed to do that with these shorts. Very pretty raw edge in hem. Like this is the distressing the front. Like they're just giving the people what they want. And I would say these again are true to size. These will get worn well into the fall, especially because it's so warm around here. I'm quick to throw on a pair of shorts with some sort of boots, cowboy boots, motorcycle boots. It's gonna be stunning. Now these next pair of pants, if you happen to watch my vlogs, you already know how obsessed with these pants that I am. So I feel like I have bought several trousers that look like kind of khaki trousers, and I ended up getting these by accident. I had ordered this top from them, and basically they just completely canceled the order, and they were like, hey, like, we'll give you your money back, and here's like a little percentage code off. And I was like, I don't even want anything. But you know how it is when you have a discount code. It's like, well, let me just go make a little scroll. And so I looked and I was like, you know what, let me try out these pants. I have tons of tan little khaki trousers or whatever. You know, I'll just go ahead and try another pair, like whatever. They may or may not work. I'll return them. Oh my gosh, these are my favorite ones out of all of the ones that I have. Number one, I love the shade of them. They're darker than the rest of them, so they feel even more relaxed. Like while the other ones look like I could wear them to work, these just feel very like cool girl relaxed coated, you know. Also on the back they have these buttons to where I believe they can be adjusted if I ever needed to, like, you know, tighten it a little bit. I don't need to tighten these. Again, true to size, but they are perfectly baggy. Oh my gosh, so comfy. I got the size small and they fit me very well. Okay, I said I was coming back and I was gonna be annoying and show you a couple of more white pants. Just two more, okay, just two more. One thing I've learned, when you like something, you like something. And when you've discovered what you like, that's how you know you found out your true style. And at that point, you just know what to buy for yourself. I went and got these white trouser parachute pants, again from Pixie Market. These are kind of trending a little bit right now, but I felt like it was a safe enough thing for me to get into because I've owned several of these pants throughout the years. Some crazy looking ones, okay? I told you I've had a boho style kind of on and off, I would say, since like high school. I just found a more me way to do it nowadays, and so something like this is perfect. But I love that they were parachute, but at the same time had like the little button closure with the zipper. It just felt a little more elevated to me, a little more chic rather than like just the stretchy waistband. It just felt more dressed up. I've seen a ton of white ones, but these were my favorite. They are a little sheer at the bottom, but they are like double, triple line. But the shorts stop about right here, so this part is sheer. They kind of have a little athletic look to them if they didn't have that trouser look in the front. Okay, last pair of white pants, I promise. But I got these from Adanola. These have been on my wish list, I think, ever since that they dropped these on the website. You know how you just website lurk and you add things to bag and you don't quite check out? I finally got the pants. I'm seeing these very laid back outfits and things on Pinterest, and I just didn't have the right pants to do it with because I either had like denim or I had like trousers. So I needed a very like relaxed casual pant that's not quite a sweatpant, and I feel like that is what these pants are. I want to say they are cotton, majority cotton, if not 100%. I was going for like a sporty, laid back, chic, cool girl look, and I was able to get that in these pants for sure. If they have more colors, I think I'm definitely gonna have to get them because I just see myself wearing these a lot. I just got these last week. Another thing that I should have been gotten, but I have them now, so it doesn't matter. Also got this little sweatshirt from them. One thing about me that you will see if you ever see me in sweatpants, I love a gray sweatpants sweatshirt set. Multiple pairs at this point. I tried to do the thing where I was getting them in various colors, but I was finding I was never picking up the ones that weren't gray. And so I've just learned just get gray ones and then just make them look different, you know, so that way I can be my most comfortable, confident self in sweatpants. I just got their little branded sweatshirt. The quality, amazing. But these are the matching shorts that I got to go with it. They are that really cute, like 90s silhouette, retro short. I just love that they made the waist part cinched so like it fits your waist, but then at the bottom you see how it flares out to give you that kind of baggy look, which I really enjoy in a pair of sweat shorts. Again, pocket on the back. This is the type of sweat set that you could wear with loafers. You know that look. I'm probably going to have to get the matching sweatpants as well to give my other gray sweatpants a break. Okay, on to the top sections. Per usual, every time I do this I tell you that I buy less tops than I do bottoms, just because there's not very many tops that really impress me out in the world. I'm usually like a basic top person, statement pants, statement accessories person, but I finally found a couple of tops worth sharing. So another find from Pixie Market is this little, what color is this? It's like a pinky, but like a very toned down kind of gray pink. I don't think I've ever heard of gray pink. It might be a thing. I want to say they consider it a top, but it's honestly long enough to be a dress. So that was why it really called to me, because number one, I can wear it as a dress, obviously by itself, but I also can layer it with pants. I'm one of the weird people that likes to wear dresses with pants. Depending on the dress and the pant combination, I feel like it's an elite combo, and this just so happens to be one of those dresses slash tops that looks really good with pants. It's got this white little lace trim, and then at the bottom we've got some more dainty lace going on. One thing about me, give me something with lace. I'm sad to admit though, I keep not letting myself wear it because I'm like, I really need to wear it somewhere really important. Like, I really want it to be seen. Another top that I found myself pretty obsessed with was this Cezanne top. I loved it for obviously its little lacy details. I was really trying to steer far away from looking like George Washington, and sometimes when you get into tops like this it gets a little hard, you know, but I felt like this one, it could be worn in different ways to where it didn't cusp on that. So yeah, I typically wear it a little bit open at the top, but I really also loved it for its billowy sleeves. They just seem to be having a moment, and that's really good for me because I've always loved these little lacy kind of vintage style tops. We have made it to the loungewear section of the video, which is probably my favorite part because I am just so obsessed with loungewear. I consider myself a collector. The other day I went to get my sister downstairs and she was waiting in her car, and she told me, yeah, whenever I'm waiting on you, I just look for somebody in over-the-top dramatic loungewear. The first item that I have in this section is my Daughters of India dress. They sent this over to me. I actually had saw it and lusted over it before they reached out. My friend Ria, I think she lives in Germany. Anyway, she has the most beautiful Instagram content, and she had posted sharing a dress of theirs on her story. She was out in the rain. The dress even looked pretty wet. I wanted to get one that I knew I could wear a lot, so I just went with my classic white. But again, we've got the billowy sleeves. Definitely seeing a theme here. I really enjoy those. They do feel very dramatic, but it's just this really pretty gauzy white dress. You actually can wear it out. I would say for out, it's more of a summer look, but it also can be worn as loungewear. I like to wear it around the house whenever I want to feel like somebody, a little bit productive, a little bit romantic. I will throw this on. I can definitely see myself getting another dress from them, but I felt like this was a really good classic start for me. These next ones are from the same brand. I got these from, I think they're called Dreamersrebels, and the reason I got these, obviously, and I'm saying these because there's another one after this, look at the swan. Okay, so if you don't know this, if you've ever been on my Instagram, there's a swan in my bio, and I have a lot of swan details in my apartment, in my house. And there's just something about the swan that really speaks to me. I'm a big nature girl, and I just feel like the swan, it is like the chicest thing in nature, you know? It's like the overdressed friend at the party, but like that's just how they naturally look. Also, I do ballet. I grew up being absolutely obsessed with the ballet, Swan Lake, and then the Barbie movie. I just identify with swans. I feel like at this point, almost like a symbol for me nowadays. I felt that it was only natural that I need to have some swan loungewear. I have slept in this multiple times, so if you notice that it's wrinkly, that is why. I didn't feel the need to steam it because it is something I go to sleep in, but it's just so beautiful to just walk around the house in this. I truly just believe in dressing up even at home because it just makes you feel better, you know? Fair warning, if you decide to get this, you will be made fun of. Some people just don't get it, okay? I'm a lover of vintage and romance and things like that. Not everybody loves that, okay? My family thinks this little thing is hilarious. They like to compare me to the little two girls in the movie The Shining by Stephen King. So there is that. You gotta be confident, okay? Be ready. You gotta really love it. You gotta want it. But on the other hand, this is now my signature robe, obviously because of the swans on the back. Very me. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, it's not the type of robe that buttons all the way down. I think it's kind of like, you know, like a bridal one, but it has the little sheer sleeves, and in the middle it's got lace, so it's kind of sheer there. Again, this is another brand that is making like the future vintage. They are so intentional with how they create their pieces. Attention to detail is amazing. You could never find this in fast fashion. I know I've been seeing a lot of videos about these smaller brands getting their stuff ripped off by like TikTok shop and stuff like that. Somebody could try to rip this off all day and it just will not compare. When I put it on, I was just like, the amount of detail that is in this, like even on the pink dress with the embroidered swans, the feathers on them are 2 different tones. Like, they were just really intentional. They did not cheap out on the details on their things. Just very heavy. Like, look how billowy and beautiful that is. I'm gonna put this down before I keep going on about it. You will see it enough in the vlogs because, like I said, this is now my signature robe. I feel like it exemplifies everything that I believe, everything that I want to be, and yeah, get ready to see this one a lot. She's really pretty. The last ones I just showed you, they're very dramatic. They are not for every activity you're gonna do in the house. I probably would be very finicky about cooking in them and things like that. It's just laying around and being pretty. That's what those are for. This set right here, I do some of everything in it because it has just such a fun print that you're not gonna see the fun things that I'm doing in my apartment on my shirt because I'm a messy girl, okay? I get stains all the time. And so when I saw that they dropped this one, I had to have this one too because this one came in a cropped version. And I am just a crop top girl. I tried to get away from crop tops. I was like, oh, I'm getting grown. Like, I can't be having all these crop tops. But honestly, I just really enjoy them. And this is just the most comfortable pajama set that you just ever want to see. This is another one, like, it's comfortable enough you actually can lay in your bed and go to sleep in it if you don't get too hot. Whatever material and whatever silhouette this is, I need Print Fresh to make sure they come out with a pajama set in this same exact style, just switch up the prints, and I will take one for every season. Thank you. Okay, I figured we could do a little scenery switch up, background switch up. For the next category, I wanted to show you some of my favorite beauty faves. So I'm going to start with what I've been loving to wear as far as makeup goes lately. For the color that you see in my face today, we have Hourglass to thank. It is their Unreal Liquid Blush in this really pretty kind of, it's kind of like a rosy brick color, and I was looking for a blush color like this because I just simply didn't have one. I've been especially loving liquid blushes because I feel like you can get multiple uses out of them. I'm wearing it on my cheeks and I'm also wearing a little bit on my lips. It's kind of fading off right now though, okay? I need to re-up, I need to moisturize my lips, I need to do several things. But this color has been gorgeous. Ever since I got this one, I've been wearing it an absolute ton. I would say my only complaint though is as far as squeezing it. It does come out, but I'm not obsessed with the application. So it has like a little dropper like this, and you do have to kind of press kind of hard to get it out. That's my only thing. Beautiful colors. I love the payoff on them. The pigment is very pretty. I have it in another color too, but I can't remember the color for that one. Another thing from Hourglass is this eyeliner gel, waterproof. So it's like this dark brown color. I love eyeliner, but I feel like I hadn't been wearing it for a really long time because I was used to doing kind of like black eyeliner and like the cat eye, and it just got to a point in my makeup journey where that just felt a little dramatic for me. I wanted something more subtle, but then I got this dark brown one. I just felt like dark brown, it can give me that look that I used to like a lot, but kind of match how I like to wear my makeup nowadays. It's so easy to use. I don't like to do like a full liner. I like to do just a little bit on like the outer corners. The little trick that I do is I just kind of take my fingers and go like this and do a little flick, and it gives me like the perfect subtle cat eye. Like, it looks very natural. It doesn't look like, oh, she tried to draw a cat eye. I love this. Very creamy. Wearing it actually on my waterline area. It's soft enough to be able to do that. I honestly have never really been a waterline girl because I'm not about to stick like a pokey pencil next to my eye, but that one makes it really easy. Another thing that I had to pick up is the Fenty Beauty little pressed powder. I actually did a little sample video before starting this video because I was very greasy, as I always am. I'm just an oily girl, but you can just see the difference when I put it on my forehead, how this part just turned matte and then the other part was still very shiny and very oily. I like that it's extremely easy to take around with me. I did some research and a lot of people were saying the Fenty Beauty one, so I'm here to tell you, if you are a greasy girl like me, you definitely want to keep this in your arsenal. Take it around with you and it's just gonna clean it up so easy without budging your makeup, which I love. Okay, another little makeup moment. I gave in. I got a Tarte freckle pen. So I like to put little freckles right here because I actually naturally have little freckles on my nose. Once I put my makeup on, it covers it up, and I really like the look of adding freckles to your makeup because it just makes it look very natural, very minimal. Like, I'm a minimalistic girl when it comes to makeup. I don't like a heavy beat. Anytime, even if I do a heavier makeup look, I will put in the little freckles, and I usually use my eyebrow pencil for that, but I gotta be very particular and it takes a little longer. And so I saw people talk about this pen like a few times, and I think it took me a few videos before I was like, let me try it. I like that they had the different shades. I want to say this is the second to darkest brown. It's like a medium brown color, which is the same color as my freckles. It's just so easy to use. Hold on, I'm gonna get really close and we'll just add a few. You just open it and it has these little spikes on it. So you'll dip it in there. Basically, there's like a little pad of something. Just press it down, and then you'll add on your freckles. And then even if that's too much, I just kind of go in with my finger because I like it to be very subtle. But this has been so easy to use. So I'm here to say she's actually legit, okay? So getting into skincare to be able to remove all of that. I've been loving removing my makeup with this. It's pretty much just a face wash anyways, but this is from Merit. I believe they just dropped it. Honestly, I was really pulled in because it was pretty. You have to shake it up, but it's this really pretty brown color. I feel like I can't think of a face wash that looks like this, but they do such a good job with making all their packaging really gorgeous. It's their double cleanse face wash for great skin. But yeah, I've just been keeping this in my shower. That's where I wash my face, and it just takes 2 little pumps, gets all my makeup off, really gentle on my skin. And I'm thinking my skin loves it because I haven't gone into any breakouts or anything like that. One big problem I have with face washes very often is I will get little bumps from face washes, or I'll notice a little outbreak. My skin is just very sensitive about what I wash my face with, and so definitely have been loving Merit's new face wash because it gets the job done, it makes my skin look great. So if you also are a sensitive skin girl, I think this is a really good one to try. I think their thing is like literally makeup for like the minimalist, so they don't do too much when it comes to ingredients, which I love. Another one that I've been loving, and I wouldn't have put this one in here because I've been using this for years now, but this is a new bottle, so guess what? It's recent. I can tell it's time to exfoliate when my skin is looking like it's got like the pores are very evident. This one is a really good one. I've heard a lot of great things about it. I myself love it. So if you have been looking for an exfoliant, nobody does it like Paula's Choice. For lip balm, I would kind of consider myself a little bit of a lip balm connoisseur. I actually cannot go anywhere without it. Kind of an addiction really. If I don't have any on, which I feel like right now, I need to put some on. So my lips are going to be a little shiny, but this is Necessaire's lip balm. This one really stood out to me, not only because it's actually moisturizing, but it has this little silver applicator. It just feels really good on your lips because it's kind of cool. It reminds me of, you know, when people roll their face in the morning. That's pretty much what this is. I'm not sure if I have my Necessaire code anymore. I will put it down there just in case you want to get anything. But their lip balm, I don't hear anybody talk about it too hot. I happen to try it, happen to love it. I would definitely get another one. Another skincare thing that I've been recently using, I actually don't think I've ever used a vitamin C serum until like a month ago. I had been hearing a lot about them and how they can really help improve the dullness of your skin, help brighten. And I was just kind of going through a really bad skin phase the past couple of months. And so I introduced this into my skincare routine, and I noticed like my skin was just looking a lot more vibrant, just better. It wasn't looking like very dull, and I don't know, my skin was just not impressive, okay? It was breaking out and it just wasn't giving that glow that I'm kind of used to it having. So I did add in Paula's Choice Vitamin C Serum. She's nice. She's not, at least my skin has been looking nice with using it. But I will say, if you do use it, they say do not play about the sunscreen if you're going to introduce vitamin C into your skincare routine. Another thing for skincare, I've been absolutely loving the Medicube, I forgot the name of it, PDRN, Pink Collagen Masks. I don't know it as that. Whenever I see this mask, I can't help but think about the fact that there's basically semen in it. There was like an uprise of this popular facial being done where they're getting PDRN collagen inserted into their face, and basically that is semen, it's something crazy like that. Okay, I personally, you know how I am, don't like needles, and I'm not putting anything in my face. So when I heard that Medicube dropped this, I was like, let me try it. Because one thing about Medicube Korean skincare, they're gonna eat every time. Like, I've tried so many things from them that's just so good. And so I was like, let me try it. It's such a fun mask. It's just for those days where it's really like a you day, a self-care day. You're not going anywhere because you'll need to keep it on your face for about 2 to 3 hours. It goes on pink, but when you're finished with it, it'll be transparent. And sometimes I just like to go to sleep with them on, but it just leaves my skin like so supple, definitely bouncy from the collagen, just very nice and beautiful. So when my skin needs some extra TLC, or I'm just doing a little bit for me, I love to go in with this mask. Another couple of favorites, I'm not gonna harp on these too much because I already did a vlog where I talked about these, and these have been in another best recent purchases video. I think the first one I ever did, I think I talked about my manicurist flash kit. I want to say I have a code for this one as well, but I just wanted to pull out these two in particular because I added some new colors to my collection. This one is the color Porcelain. It's actually the color I have on my nails right now. It's gorgeous. It's this really pretty off-white color, buttercream. Every time I have this nail color, somebody's gonna be like, your nails look so pretty. And then I also love a red color. Like, I like a red orange, Inferno red. And so I've also been loving this one from them in the shade Lava. We have a fragrance to talk about, okay? I didn't even know that this combination existed. It may have already existed, but I didn't know of a brand that has done this until Net. I love Net's vanilla rollerball oils. I bought a couple of those. It has notes of lemon and vanilla, which those are two of my favorite things. I love it for its warmth, its sweetness. I feel like vanilla is just like, although basic to some, it's still at the end of the day a sexy scent, easily impressive, you know? So to put lemon and vanilla together, and then just the name alone, Lemon Puff. I love this note right here. It says French butter spread on toast, scent in the air like lemon groves, morning sun across white sheets. Ugh. We will be smelling this on me a lot. Like, what a combination. Those are all the best recent purchases, best recent things that I have acquired. I just need to share that with you before we get into fall, and also because I don't think I'll be able to talk too much about fashion in the next few weeks because I will be moving. I am planning to do a fall wish list video because there's a few things that I really have been wanting for fall. So if you guys want to see that, if you want to hear about my wish list, let me know and we can kind of get into that would be pretty easy to do with all of my things packed up in a box. Something like this, however, cannot do with all of my things packed up in a box. I always love talking about my new things with you guys, my new obsessions, the things that I cannot stop wearing. As we know, I'm an outfit repeater nowadays. I think I just love it because you guys also seem to be obsessed. I feel like people I meet in real life, they're like, we could care less. So it's just nice to have somebody that's like, oh yeah girl, like we see you. Like, I get the obsession over these things. Don't forget to check out Ideal. Again, the details for the pieces that I got will be down below. If you've been looking to work on your fine jewelry collection, your forever jewelry collection, they are such a great place to go looking for that type of thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Obviously you can see it's getting a little dark. It's time for me to cozy up. But if you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.